I would say you have an opportunity with what you've done already to have the most wins in Rider history. Hello, I'm Barry Davis, the head baseball coach at Rider University, and today we're going to talk about my 3 values and how I incorporate it into my life and into my baseball program. The first value is excellence. To me, excellence is just a relentless effort in trying to be the best you can be. It's every day. It's not just, when I feel like it. It's when I don't feel like it. So excellence is being the best you can be. You're striving for perfection, but knowing full well that you can't be perfect. But as we pursue perfection, we can grasp excellence. The second value that I try to work at is self-discipline. And to me, self-discipline is, doing the things every day on time. Again, when you don't really necessarily feel like it, you have, the energy. When you don't have the energy, now you have the energy because you know it needs to get done. Self-discipline is important to me because it's just being on top of the things that are important to you. If weight training is important to you, you're certainly going to get that in. If getting extra work on the field, batting practice, defensive work, work in the bullpen, self-discipline. You have to have the discipline to be able to do that. It's just a matter of what's important to you and taking the measures of what's important and being able to incorporate it into your life. And that's what we try to do with our baseball program, is get guys to develop a discipline to want to do things sometimes when they don't want to do it, but because they know it's important. Okay, the third value that I've added to my other 2 is personal fulfillment. As a coach and as a teacher, a leader for 30 years, sometimes you don't really enjoy everything that you're doing. You don't really enjoy the ride. You don't really enjoy the practices in the game because you're still striving for excellence. You're striving to be perfect, to win every game, to win every practice. So sometimes that is not enjoyable. So I'm really working hard on trying to enjoy the ride, enjoy the players, and enjoy everything in my life that's positive. And then when there are negative things, I try to stay positive in that respect. So personal fulfillment is just being excited about where I'm at, being grateful for the things I have, and I think that's important. So that gets me through some of the tough days and trying to stay on top of being happy and being not satisfied, but being grateful of everything that I do have. So personal fulfillment is definitely something I need to work on, but I am getting better at it. To stress these principles, these values of mine to my players, is I think one of the things that I can do is I can model it. I need to be self-disciplined. I need to be excellent at what I do. I need to be prepared. I need to have enthusiasm. I need to have energy. I need to look like and be happy and be excited about where we are. So if I'm doing those types of things, if I'm setting the tone, if I'm setting the example, if I am the example, it makes it easier for my players to follow that. And certainly we discuss it on a day-to-day basis, and we talk about excellence, we talk about discipline, and we talk about having fun playing baseball, because it's very difficult to play baseball in itself. So having fun is certainly something that we want our guys to have, to go out and work at it, be excited about being outside like a day like today. Our practice should be great today because we should be excited and we should be having fun, and we should be able to put some of these principles together in our practice today, and hopefully it'll carry over to the weekend. In closing, these are my 3. It doesn't necessarily mean they're your 3, okay? But what do you have? What are you doing? What are the reasons? What is your why? What is more important to you? What do you want to be great at? What do you want to be elite at? Whatever it is, you have to have some values, and you have to have some things that you lean towards that are going to make the tough decisions. All right, this is Rider's 81st baseball season. And I think if I were to be talking to my guys right this second, I would say you have an opportunity with what you've done already to have the most wins in Rider history. And I think No one's going to remember what your batting average was. No one's going to remember how many wins you had or what your ERA was or whether you struck out or made an error. You're going to be able to say, I was on the 2023 team that won the most games in Rider history, an 81-year history that has great tradition, as you can see here.